Here's Finney Smith, guarded by Green. Just 5 to shoot. Now the pass to Porzingis, and it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. And at the end of the year, Brent, we've been seeing an uptick in play from some young lottery-bound teams.
Well, they're always excited about having opportunity to play loose and play free. The backside of that is you didn't play well enough to get into the playoffs. Right. So, good coaching staffs with young teams that have potential, Kevin, will ask their teams to be spoilers. Like, embrace the idea of let's compete tonight against that team.
Make that your
fourth seed. Yeah, let's go up against this. Sure. There are other teams that, quite frankly, just give up on the year. And some guys will have some big empty numbers to finish off the season. You got to temper your kind of eyeballs on those things.
Murray finds Porzingis. Good on the shot.
Well, that's a patented move, I think, for Porzingis. Excellent with the catch and shoot.
The Warriors have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Pass to Thompson. Outside Curry. And the 3 off target. Curry's gone 1 of 3 from the field here. It's stolen by Curry. Porzingis with the steal. Out to Doncic. That shot.
And how about the vision there from Doncic? Can make the easy pass and also the difficult.
And the wide open shot from Green. Here's Wiggins. Curry wide open. Tries to save it. Out of bounds. Dallas takes possession. It's getting late in the season. Let's see how the standings are out west. Take a look at the Mavericks. Right now, if the playoffs started, they would have the 7th seed. And, of course, Golden State. They're looking to turn it around down at the bottom of the conference now.
rob me the edit. Yeah, I see face and credit. Hold up, ooh, that's dead. Need a minute, need a play to revive. Let's get a shot pressing. They say what I say. They got like 20 moves and like 100 problems. I'm James with a step back, throw that shot up.
Dressed in their finest, the Mavs as they came through the tunnel earlier. As we approach the playoffs, let's now take a look at what is shaping up in the West. You look at Denver. Right now, they're locked into third place in the conference, looking to get a high seed for the playoffs. And, of course, the Dallas Mavericks, and they're down 4 spots from them.
You know, right now, Dallas, I love what they've been able to do this season. Last year, really just a struggle for them, but they've clearly put that behind them.
Oh, they're a different team this year for sure. They've got that confidence, that drive back. That was missing for so much of last year.
Now the starting group for the Denver Nuggets. Millsap and Jokic, the big men. Then there's Murray. Then it's Porter. And it's Craig in at the shooting guard. And for the Mavericks, we've got Hardaway. Doncic out there with Seth Curry. And there's Porzingis. And it's Finney Smith in at the 4 slot.
You know, we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort.
Porzingis with the ball. His scoring totals are something to take note of. He's averaging over 19 points a game. And the dunk by Doncic.
How about the vision from the young Latvian Porzingis showing he really can read the floor and capitalize.
And as Dirk Nowitzki walks off into the sunset, the Mavericks seem to have found their next European superstar in Luka Doncic. The number 3 pick in last year's draft had a rookie season for the ages.
Outside Curry. Pass to Porzingis. Over Porter. Jokic grabs the miss.
Boy, against so little defensive pressure, you have to convert that.
Here's Millsap. Again, the Nuggets score. And Doncic, the EuroLeague MVP, led Real Madrid to a title. EuroLeague Finals MVP, all at the tender age of 19.
Incredibly accomplished. Despite that, slipped a little bit in the draft into the waiting arms of the Mavs, who moved up 2 spots to get him.
Now here's Millsap. Tim Hardaway unable to get his last shot to go. Offensive rebound. And Jokic slams it in.
Nice job clearing some space out under the boards and setting himself up there for the putback.
And not just any old putback, Clark, but a big, big follow.
Didn't hesitate for a second to get a hand up on that deep ball.
Well, tremendous effort, tremendous timing. The ability to alter shots on the perimeter, that was beautiful.
Chalk up 2 there.
Well, you love the activity out there. What a play. This guy is busy on the offensive end.
Pass to Craig. Murray against Doncic. Porzingis with the steal. And now Curry running the floor all by himself. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. Curry's got his second bucket.
Well, Kevin, that's about length. It's about awareness. It's about anticipation. Porzingis able to kickstart the break.
Out of bounds. Denver takes possession. Maxi Kleber, he's checked in for Dorian Finney-Smith. And a switcher also for Denver. Morris is checked in for Torrey Craig. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. If you were coaching, Doris, and you could run your offense through any center in the game, and let's take guys that are playing right now because we can go back in history and the names are endless, but who would you run your offense through at that position?
Probably a guy that the casual NBA fan is not as knowledgeable about as they should be, Kevin, and that's Nikola Jokic. Now, this is a young, early 20-year-old who may be the best passer out of the post position that we've seen in a generation. Jokic is a guy who can handle the ball from three-point territory. He can take it off the window and initiate your offense. They run him like a point center, and it's appropriate because he's unselfish and gifted as a passer.
Gifted, great word to use, you're right. Plumlee is checked in for the Nuggets. Both shots good from the stripe.
We know this about the Dallas Mavericks. They will put every piece of data and information to use in terms of trying to get an advantage. Think about it, guys. They are now doing blood tests, trying to head off injury for their players. They believe this gives them a clearer picture into the overall health of their athletes.
Now here's Hardaway. After the miss from Mason Plumlee. Here's Kleba. Last game he had 12. Burke can't get it to go. 1:15 left in the first quarter of the game. And Doris, those blood tests you were talking about, always subject to player permission. They want to honor player privacy.
I think you have to, Kevin, and most of the Mavs have embraced it. These tests have the ability to measure almost 50 biomarkers. As an athlete, you're always trying to stay in peak form. As an organization, you're always trying to manage appropriately their workloads.
That one is off. J.J. Barea is checked in for Dallas. He doesn't get the second one. The Nuggets have gone 50% from the field to this point, 4 of 8. Dozier, and that one drops for him.
Textbook. Nice pass. Great catch. Even better finish.
Burke, the pass to Marjanovic. And Marjanovic with the slam.
Just no chance there for the defense. Major size disadvantage. He's got no business trying to stop that slam. Just get out of the way.
Let's go to the 2K leaderboard and see which teams have been the NBA's best in the rebounding department. 5th, the Mavericks.
You know, it's not necessarily a glamour stat, but make no mistake, their top-notch board work has been a huge key to their success.
That puts them in the lead.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Here's Dozier, not wasting any time and taking the shot and knocking it down.
Well, that's a bad shot until it goes through the net.
Pass to Burke. Right outside. Lets it go from deep. And it's Denver with the rebound. Last time they came together was in Dallas, where they fell to the Mavericks. Dozier. Burke grabs the miss. Now here's Barea. Not a lot of room. And that's out of bounds. Dallas will retain possession.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
Yeah, the anticipation was there. The hustle was there. Very close to picking that one.
The first quarter all wrapped up, and it's been an exciting game so far. The Mavericks on top. They lead by 1. And we welcome you back to our special Noche Latina broadcast. As the second quarter getting going right now. And what do you think, guys, about Dallas here in this one?
Just a terrific first quarter, sparked really by their unselfishness.
I'll tell you, that willingness to make the extra pass, that is what creates good looks. It also forces the defense to scramble.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. On the court for the Mavericks, they've got J.J. Barea. Also, Burke out there. White is out there with Marjanovic. And it's Kleba in at the power forward. And that one's good. Marjanovic has got 6.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight. Neither team giving an inch.
And right now you love the chess match, right? The ability of each side to adjust to what the other is doing.
And at 7-2, Bull has incredible vision, including noticing when his teammates are open.
The pass to Burke. Marjanovic with it. And Grant sends it back.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
And that one's good. Marjanovic. 6 changes of the lead here.
Yeah, both teams still kind of feeling their way through this game.
Well, what a lineage for Jeremy Grant, a member of that very famous Grant family in NBA history. His brother, father, and uncle have all played in the league. And what a job he's done to follow suit.
Dorian Finney-Smith's checked in for the Mavericks. Big group substitution here for Denver. Jokic, he's checked in for Plumlee. Millsap comes in for Jeremy Grant. Porter's checked in for Bull. And it's Jamal Murray in for Monte Morris. And it's sent back by Millsap.
And Millsap with great hands and the anticipation there to block the shot. Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Well, credit him for going for it, not settling, saying, I'm going to attack.
You feel like Grant started to turn the corner, I thought, last season, Doris, in his development.
No doubt, Kevin. He got to see starters minutes for the first time in his career, and he was rock solid. This guy is a good rebounder. He's switchable on the defensive end, and he brings great energy every night.
Here is Daniels, guarded by Wright. On the wing, Porter. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 7.5 points a game. They grab their own miss. Pass to Jokic. Shoots over Marjanovic. And Jokic with the basket on the assist by Paul Millsap.
And the lead should be safe if they can keep shooting the basketball like this.
And out of bounds as the Nuggets gain possession.
Looking now at the numbers for Wright. Breaking down his play since the All-Star break. He's averaging 7 points a game, 4 rebounds, and 3 assists. Well, fans of this team will take this kind of production from him without hesitation.
I'll tell you, he has been a solid contributor. They have called his number, and he has delivered for them.
And the Nuggets making a change here. Dozier's checked in. Mavericks trail by 5. On the wing, Hardaway. Pass to Porzingis. Back to Hardaway. Got a piece of it. Here's Dozier, guarded by Kerr.
And guys, you've heard of overpassing. Well, that shot was an example of underpassing.
Well, there's no doubt there were better options on the floor, but it certainly seemed like he had his mind made up.
Doris, if I were to ask you right now in the league who has the most unstoppable shot, who would you tell me?
You know what's interesting, Kevin, is I wonder if in the long view of history, James Harden's step-back three will become sort of an identifiable shot with him, the way the sky hook was with Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. Right? Like, you wonder, does that become a signature play for James? It certainly is something that's darn near impossible to stop right now.
Count that bucket. And so it's Porzingis. He'll bring it up for the Mavericks. They trail by 3. Next matchup, they'll be home against the Suns. That'll be the last of 3 straight at home for the team. The Nuggets are gone 7 for 10 here in the second quarter. They'd like to keep up that nice pace. Dozier can't get it to go. The Mavericks have gone 5 of 11 from the field since the beginning of the second quarter. Here's Finney-Smith. He's covered by Murray. The shake. And Finney-Smith gets it to go.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Passes it to Jokic. Over Porzingis. That one is good. He's only missed 1 shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
Well, they're winning largely because of this guy's play. He has been sensational.
Here's Doncic. And it's sent back by Jokic. Here's Dozier, guarded by Kerr. Murray, good.
And even at 6'5", Murray just elevates high inside for these buckets. A high percentage shooter down low.
In the corner, Hardaway with it. 1 second left. Oh, and the buzzer beater's good.
And give him.
Thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview. Don't go away, folks. We'll be back for the second half of basketball.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, some incredible work in this one by Nikola Jokic. He had 12 points, 4 rebounds. And that's a...
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. You look at Jokic in this game, he has been everywhere.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
And one would expect that the defense made some adjustments at halftime, but he has the ability to answer right back.
Taking a look at the Nuggets. Millsap and Jokic, the big men. Then it's Michael Porter. Then there's Murray. And it's Craig in at the 2-guard. With a tie, Doncic, no good. Denver leading by 3.
The numbers for Luka Doncic absolutely staggering. The only rookie ever to average over 20 points, 7 boards, and 5 assists.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that one.
Got a piece of it. Porzingis passes to Hardaway. Now here's Curry. D right on him. And the pass to Porzingis. Over Jokic. Porzingis can't hit. And such impressive poise and confidence for Luka Doncic, Doris. He's unfazed by the NBA.
I think it makes sense, Kevin, when you consider this young man has been playing as a pro and against men since the age of 16. And by 17, he was tearing up the EuroLeague. This guy was ready to make the leap.
And the Mavericks making a change here. Kleba's checked in.
Well, if you allow Hardaway to get near the rim, this is what's going to happen. This guy is a fantastic finisher.
Really left alone that time.
And that's a good shot for him. He can shoot it over almost anyone.
You want that mid-range game in your arsenal. You can't just be about threes and dunks. Sometimes this is a key shot. Listen, you give a good shooter that kind of look, and it's going to go in.
To the middle. Here's Porzingis. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. Porzingis has got 6 points.
They are just killing him on the interior.
And it's slammed in by Millsap.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. Doncic passes to Hardaway. Porter with a block.
And, you know, as he learns the game at this level, he's going to block more shots. Porter has the length and the ability to move his feet.
Here's Morris. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It's on Porzingis. Denver shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night.
Yeah, and over the course of the season, they're a respectable 78%. That comes in handy in close games. Wow, what, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe. Catching up on the changes for Dallas. Wright comes in for Seth Curry, and it's Burke in for Hardaway. Big group substitution here for Denver. Plumlee, he's checked in for Jokic. Grant comes in for Paul Millsap. Bowl, he's checked in for Michael Porter. And Daniels subbed in for Torrey Craig.
The D feels like it's everywhere, and that pass should not have been made.
From deep. Denver gets it back. Morris. Back to Grant. Denver passing it around. Here's Bowl. The Nuggets with another miss. Mavericks trail by 5. Doncic kicks to Porzingis. Doncic passes to Porzingis. Some solid defense from Grant.
Well, we didn't see the same kind of control we're used to seeing from him. This guy is usually a tremendous finisher.
Up again. It's good on the putback.
How about the timing on the offensive glass by Jeremy Grant? Always seems to be in the right place.
Pass to Porzingis. Vicious to Doncic. To Porzingis, and it's sent back by Plumlee. Here's Grant. He can't get it to go. Now Dallas takes it the other way. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Here's Doncic. Hits the three-point bomb. Doncic has got 5 now.
I mean, you have to chase Luka off that three-point line. This guy is capable of hurting you from there.
And Plumlee kicks to Bowl. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Pass to Wright. There's 57 seconds left to play here in the 3rd. Burke, the pass to Porzingis. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Well, with Kristaps Porzingis, you love not only the skill, but the passion he plays with. You would never use the descriptor passive with this guy.
And some changes here for the Mavericks. Marjanovic checked in for Maxi Kleber. Dorian Finney-Smith comes in for Luka Doncic. And Barea subbed in for Wright.
I mean, the potential of Kristaps Porzingis, to me, could be terrifying as an opponent. This guy is an incredible big man with the ability to dominate both ends. I cannot wait to see what's next.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
Now here's Burke. He's covered by Murray. Whoops, they pick off the pass. Grant finds Murray. Yep, that one goes. 6 points for him.
And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grinded out game.
And so it's Burke who brings up the ball for the Dallas Mavericks. 6-point game. To the wing right side. And again, Dallas turns it over. Denver making a switch here. Curry against Murray. Here's Dozier. Good, and the assist goes to Murray. Dozier's got the lead up to 9 now for Denver. Outside Hardaway. And a great show through 3 quarters as we enter the 4th. Who will carry the day? Nuggets lead by 9. And we'll get going after this from the American Airlines Center. Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. Mavericks shooting 47% from the floor, getting it done. They've got Curry. Kristaps Porzingis is out there with Marjanovic. Then there's Hardaway, and it's Finney-Smith in at the 3 spot. That's the lineup out there for the Mavericks. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Murray. Mavericks trail by 9. Jokic with the steal. Passes it to Craig. Takes a shot at the elbow. That one off the back iron and out. Now here's Marjanovic. Tight defense on him. Porzingis. And the dunk by Porzingis.
Oh, he throws it down with such ease. That rim might as well be 8 feet off the ground.
And the foul called on Tim Hardaway Jr. That is his first foul of the game. Mavericks making a switch here. Doncic is checked in. Paul Millsap is checked in for the Nuggets. The pass to Craig. Pulls up. High post. That one a little long. One item that stood out, their ball movement.
Things are definitely clicking. And more importantly, it makes it really hard to defend.
Curry kicks to Porzingis. Back to Curry. He shoots again. And it's Denver with the rebound. Jokic has got 6 rebounds in the game. And a wide open look for Porter. It's good from long range. And the Nuggets lead by 10.
And certainly they are not hesitating, letting it fly from deep here in the second half.
And there's the foul. It's on Torrey Craig. That is his first foul of the game.
That's his first personal foul.
We've gone about a minute and a half into the 4th quarter. Hardaway finds Curry. That drops and it comes off the assist from Hardaway.
Well, you want some unselfishness from a guy who's capable of scoring, and Tim Hardaway says, you know what, my teammate's open, I'm going to get him the ball.
Now, here's Doncic. Pass to Porzingis. Right side Curry. Back to Porzingis. Over Jokic. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's going to be on Jokic.
Very tough to affect the shot of Porzingis without leaving your feet. And KP, because of that, has the ability to keep them off balance.
Maxi Kleber, he's checked in for Dorian Finney-Smith. Morris is checked in for the Nuggets.
This is as good as it gets from the charity stripe here in the second.
Out of bounds. Denver takes possession. Denver leading by 8. He wants to get to Millsap and does. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Well, he's attacking, he's forcing the issue, and that's simply stated a terrific play. Well, the problem is they haven't gotten production from any other spot, but right now this guy is cooking.
Here's Porzingis, takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely. Porzingis has got 14 points now in the second half. Here's Morris. It's rebounded by Dallas.
And he did everything he could to make that shot as difficult as possible.
We call that a great contest. You know this is something he brings to the table, the ability to anchor your defense.
Here's Porzingis. They get it again. Hardaway passes to Porzingis. Out to Hardaway. Just 5 on the clock. Beyond the arc. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Hardaway.
Well, when you're careless with the basketball, you can expect that to happen.
And it's Millsap with the ball for the Denver Nuggets. They've led by as much as 10. Here's Craig. It's a hand on it, and it's Millsap with the extra effort.
Hard work and soft hands, guys. That's what made that play possible.
No simple offensive rebound there. Going for the tip-in. Hardaway, no good. The Nuggets leading by 8. Pulls up on the wing. Porter. And Porter putting it right back in.
Yeah, just phenomenal at using that vertical on the offensive boards. Porter just gifted at coming up with second and third chance opportunities.
Curry finds Porzingis. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. 18 points for Porzingis.
Outstanding pass, on time and on target.
Pass to Porter. Fires it up. Again, the Nuggets score.
Guys, I think this is a game they have to feel good about as we wind through the final moments here in what looks to be a solid win for Denver.
If they had to battle for this win, there were times when it looked like it was maybe slipping away a bit, but they never let that happen, which I thought was a real credit to them.
And that's a product of their mental toughness. Anytime the flow of the game turned against them, instead of caving, they just dialed it up a notch and were able to pull away.
And this will now push it to a total of 44 games in the win column on the season. The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Jokic.
Boy, forget about his stats for a second, right? What impressed me most was his stamina. It seemed like he was involved in every play. And with that kind of activity, I don't know how you don't wear down.
So it's Denver now. They're leading by 8. Daniels tries again, and that's 2 points on the layup.
Well, they knew it would be a hostile environment, and they rose to the challenge.
And sometimes, Greg, when everyone's rooting against you, it seems to bring the unit closer together. It certainly did tonight.
And that one's good. Marjanovic.
Second chance points always hurt. Just not enough effort to block out.
No doubt those extra possessions can really add up against you when you do not take care of the defensive glass.
So the Nuggets win it. This was a very strong showing for them, Greg. Not necessarily a runaway win, but one they'll feel very good about.
And let's face it, any time.
All right, David, thank you. And that'll wrap it up, folks.
We've been talking so much NBA 2K21, but we wanted to stop and take a moment to thank you guys for tuning in and joining us for 45 episodes in NBA 2K20.
We've had so much fun connecting with you all over this past season.
So as we put NBA 2K20 to a close, we take a look back.
And those are the starting lineups. Lots of interest. Well, the weekend has officially begun, and we've got to take a look at the steal numbers over the last couple months, the scope of that for Green.
I feel like he hasn't been paying as much attention to the defensive aspect of the game as he needs to. His steals have dropped over the past few months, and he needs to get back some of that fire on D.
And now the Golden State Warriors starters. Curry and Clay, the Splash Brothers, in the backcourt. Green is out there with Andrew Wiggins, and it's Chris in at the center position. And for the Nuggets, Millsap and Jokic, the big men. Then there's Murray, then it's Porter, and it's Craig in at the 2-guard. Now here's Wiggins, following the miss by Paul Millsap. Curry passes to Thompson. Shot clock at 5. Golden State needs to get off a shot. Curry's shot is off. And so it's Jokic with it. He brings it up for the Nuggets. The thing about Curry you have to admire, Greg, he never wants the spotlight to himself. Even as a leader of his team, he always wants his teammates to shine as well.
You think back to when Clay was trying to break Curry's three-point record last season. Curry was not only cheering for him, but actively setting him up to make it happen. That camaraderie Curry shows is why his teammates love him.
Now Wiggins, following the miss by Michael Porter from deep. Chris kicks to Wiggins. Paul Millsap with the rebound. And a wide open look for Porter. An absolute bomb from three-point range. Porter's got the first 3 points tonight for Denver. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
And the Warriors miss again. Denver's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Here's Craig. Offensive rebound. Jokic on the follow.
Persistence pays, and Jokic not giving up on the play, doing a nice job pursuing the basketball there.
Green kicks to Thompson. Outside Curry. Takes the 3. Porter pulls it in.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Here's Jokic. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Coming off that loss against the Nets. Outside for Curry. Pass to Chris. Golden State moving it around. Here's Wiggins. Sinks that one from the post.
And boy, did they need that one. Their first make in the 5 field goal attempts they've had.
Millsap finds Murray. And here's Porter, guarded by Curry. Porter passes to Jokic. Out of bounds, Golden State takes possession. How do you think great coaches go about making that connection with their players?
Well, it starts with being candid and holding the player accountable. Great players want to and need to be coached, and great coaches find a way to do that effectively for that individual and for the team.
Catching up on the changes for Denver. Bol comes in for Michael Porter, and Morris subbed in for Torrey Craig. Curry outside, bangs home the trifecta. And it's all knotted up.
And Kevin, that 3 ball of Curry deadly. I mean, you feel like it's going in as soon as he lets it go, no matter where and what angle or how deep.
Buries the long-range jumper.
How about gluing from long range, just going at each other?
Looks to me like there could be something personal taking place here.
Now here's Curry, and he can certainly fill it up when they need him to. He's averaging almost 21 points a game. Curry on the wing. It's hauled in by the Nuggets. Jokic has got his 4th rebound in this one.
And the stroke definitely lacking confidence this quarter. Nothing on target.
And guys, not sure where his head was on that shot. Not what this offense was designed to create.
Not at all. I mean, that's where they want him looking for a teammate, not trying to do it on his own. He needs to share the wealth there.
Count the basket.
And at 7-2, Bol has incredible vision, including noticing when his teammates are open.
Curry on the wing. Back to Thompson. He dishes it to Green. There's the pass to Curry. Here's Thompson, covered by Morris. This one for three. Doesn't go that time. The Nuggets leading by 5. Deep two from Murray. Wiggins with the rebound. And so it's Wiggins with it. He'll bring it up for Golden State. They beat the Nuggets during their last encounter in Denver.
And the last time these two met, they were able to get a big win because of that bench production. Second unit might be a factor in this one as well.
And you know what? If they run away with this game like they did in that one, I'd expect to see plenty of minutes again for the guys coming off the bench.
Here's Jokic. Millsap. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. And that does it for the first quarter. Nuggets. All the great Golden State Warriors scores. Draymond Green.
I think there are times where one of the guys...
Yeah, why not? Green knows that, Greg, if you're in the zone, keep firing.
And with his unselfishness and vision, Green more often than not is the one setting the table.
And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. What do you guys think about the Nuggets out here in this one?
Well, when you control the glass, you control the second chance opportunities on both ends.
And, you know, their rebounding advantage has been glaring, simply outworking them on the boards for that entire first quarter.
We've got Jeremy Grant, also Plumlee out there, and it's Dozier in at the shooting guard. That's the group in the game for the Nuggets. Denver in the lead. Grant the pass to Plumlee. Count it. Plumlee's got his first points of the game.
That's a nice play there. Not going to miss many from there.
Greg, this season is the first time in the last 4 or 5 years that Golden State will not be the prohibitive favorites to win it all.
I mean, back-to-back devastating injuries in the finals. Kevin Durant departing in free agency with time and health. Will they retake the throne? So we'll just have to wait and see.
Here's Dozier following the score by Golden State. 5 on the clock. A putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Yeah, still close, but with their tough play on the boards, we're certainly seeing the effort.
Here's Poole. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game.
Easy little jumper for him right there, guys.
Out to Morris. Here's Dozier. Back to Morris from the arc. And again, Denver with the triple.
And it seemed like they couldn't get anything to fall in that opening quarter, but you could just feel the momentum starting to shift.
Yeah, things are starting to look up. I mean, they're making amends for that slow start. Finding a rhythm right now.
Here's Curry. Denver able to drain the three. From beyond the arc. It's hauled in by the Nuggets. They're off to San Antonio after this game, bringing their show to the AT&T Center. That'll be the first half of a 2-game trip. Plumlee with it. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 7.5 points a game. Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone. Pascal, the pass to Curry. Some nice passing by Golden State here. Curry on the wing. Shoots. Missed that one. Still looking for his shot. Just 2 for 9. Grant down low. He doesn't hit that one. The Warriors go the other way with it. Pascal, the basket. Poole. The tray. The rebound by Grant. The Nuggets leading by 5. Releases from 15, and there's Daniel. That's good on the assist from Plumlee.
Sensational ball movement there. When you pass the ball like that, good things happen.
Curry passes to Pascal. And off target as he starts the game 0 for 1.
Yeah, just a solid job on the backboard. They are really controlling the inside.
Well, they're working the glass, really battling in that area of the game, and that's helped them stake this lead.
They double-team Curry. Looney down low. He's covered by Daniels. Count it, and the Nugget lead has been cut down now to just 8 points with the basket from Looney.
Really nice job moving the ball around that time, picking apart that defense.
Here's Dozier. Down low. Here's Daniels. Whistle blows. Bucket is good, and he'll have a chance at the line to make it a three-point play.
And you got to like how they're working the ball inside this quarter. They were struggling to do that earlier. Now they're showing the focus to take the ball inside.
That free throw good from Daniels. There's 47 seconds left now here in the second.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Back to Thompson from past the arc. Connects from three-point range. Thompson's got his first 3 points of the game.
Gotta love the smooth shooting stroke of Thompson. Outstanding at shooting as soon as he catches the ball.
Shoots from 12. Here's Porter. Warriors with the rebound.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Good on that shot, and with that, the Nugget lead is cut down now to just 6 points with that basket from Chris. Daniels kicks to Murray. Jokic passes to Craig. Keeps it alive. Jokic on the follow. And the Nuggets lead by 8.
Love the determination he showed there, getting himself into good position under the glass.
With the presence of mind to know just where the rebound was going to come down. Well timed.
And then the nifty touch to tip it in as well.
And so it's the Denver Nuggets in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter.
Thanks, Kevin. Andrew, they shot the lights out in the first half. What has to change?
Thanks so much, David, and we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out here for this.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson, a pretty close game from the Nuggets throughout the first quarter. They saw their lead grow to a high water mark. And that.
And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. You're looking at Monte Morris. He's been really playing well.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
And you know what? It helped that they had a few guys with very hot hands on the perimeter, too.
And on the floor for Steve Kerr as we get into the second half. Curry and Clay, the Splash Brothers, in the backcourt. Draymond Green is out there with Chris, and it's Pascal in at the 3.
And they continue to control the glass.
Guys, I think they've simply been the more physical team, and that's why they're ahead.
Warriors trail by 8.
You know, you look at Jamal Murray, and this guy just seems to be a natural scorer. Has no problem scoring the basketball from anywhere and all angles. Has tremendous confidence at the offensive end. And, guys, I think he's just scratching the surface.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
And with the way Murray scores, Clark, he's a great fit for the Nuggets.
Yeah, I agree with that, Kevin, because the team has plenty of playmakers and guys like Jokic, and that takes some of the playmaking pressure away from Murray. It allows Murray to simply just focus on what he does best, which is put the ball in the basket.
Here's Murray. His numbers are looking pretty good. He's got his scoring average up around 18.5 points a game. Third quarter of basketball. We're about a minute and a half in. Pass to Craig. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls. And the Nuggets lead by 9. Curry finds Green. Here's Thompson. Outside Curry. There's the triple. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. 9 points for Steph Curry.
Yeah, that's too good a look to give them from behind the arc.
Inside, Jokic, and he banks in the layup.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness, Greg. I mean, if they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
Right side, Green. Over Millsap. Count it. And the Nugget lead has been cut down now to just 6 in the basket from Green. To the wing on the left. Baseline try. Draymond Green pulls it in.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
And the basket by Pascal. And Clark, throughout your NBA career, you always wore number 33. How'd you end up picking that number?
Well, it goes back to my idolization of Lou Alcindor at the time, who is now known as Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. He was the first big, graceful guy I saw do a little bit of everything in his days at UCLA. And then I digested all kinds of books and stories about him and just really admired his work on and off the court. Because he wore 33, I chose 33.
They get it back. Jokic. And Jokic slings it in.
Boy, it's a joy to see Jokic get the hot hand. Very efficient, multi-talented scorer. Knows how to dial it up a notch when he needs to.
Pascal, the pass to Chris. Dishes it to Curry. Lets the 3 fly. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Thompson's got his 5th assist in this one.
They've given up a lot of 3-pointers here today.
And their defensive rotations have been non-existent.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points.
Hey, guys, I know I'm stating the obvious here, but those could be an important 2 points considering how close this game is.
There's a minute left in the third. Curry against Morris. 6 to shoot. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Curry.
A moment here to see some stats for Draymond Green. How last month turned out for him. He's getting around 4 points a game, 6 assists, and 3 rebounds. And there isn't much to write home about with his numbers. I think he'd like to up his contributions.
Yeah, but you got to earn that chance. I mean, you get what you earn. His numbers are fine, but he's not going to get a lot more floor time unless he turns it up a notch.
Curry gets the bucket.
And he's clearly led the way offensively. The question is, can they ride him and get back into it?
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Grant, that's good.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the 2 teams.
Yeah, it's really been quite a contrast. I like the way they're attacking the middle at their offensive end.
Had the space there, but it's offline. Bull the pass to Morris. And here's Jokic. Here's Bull. Missed. Nikola Jokic firing on all cylinders for Denver. He notched 8. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, a terrific, unselfish play right here. Set up his teammate, and how about the setup this way?
Yeah, and as a 2-guard, he's typically not a reluctant shooter, so it was really nice to see him orchestrating for a teammate instead.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this 4th quarter promises to be a good one. Okay, now let's reset our lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for this 4th quarter. Taking a look at the Nuggets. Grant down low with Jokic. Then there's Bull. Then there's Monte Morris. And it's Daniels in at the shooting guard position. Outside Curry. The 3. It's hauled in by the Nuggets. Jokic has got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Here's Bull. Grant kicks to Daniels. Here's Bull. Oh, good on the 3. Warriors trail by 6. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill. And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
It is. I mean, no reason to back off and give him the layup. I mean, much better off making him go to the line.
A different look for Denver. Paul Millsap is checked in for Jeremy Grant, and Porter subbed in for Bull. The Warriors also with a sub. Thompson's checked in, and foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. In a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for Denver.
But they're rebounding. They've given themselves a lot of second chances, and it's really helped them.
Yeah, but also they haven't missed a beat in terms of their fast break game. That's been equally as effective all night long.
To the paint. Kicks it out to Wiggins. Green breaking loose, and it's Wiggins missing. Denver leading by 7. Passes to Daniels. Now Millsap. Covered by Wiggins. Shoots the 3. Millsap misses.
You know, even though they're on top in this one, you'd like him to be better out there because he's capable of being better. It sure would make things a lot easier, too.
Here's Thompson. It's rebounded by Paul Millsap. Millsap's got 4 rebounds in this game. Got that one up quick.
A pure shooter who's also efficient. Porter nearly automatic from mid-range.
Thompson against Morris. From deep. And it's Jokic with the rebound. Jokic has got rebound number 12 now. Tenacity on the glass. Intercepted. And here we go. Fast break. Wiggins has got it. And it's Wiggins with the jam.
So tenacious in the open floor. Give Wiggins some room to run, and he takes advantage of it.
And Jokic gets it to go. The assist from Porter. 16 points for Jokic.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, Greg, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They got to offer more resistance here.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Boy, it's been a 3-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
When he keeps his emotions in check, Green is a fantastic leader on the court. He can run a little hot, but there's no doubting his drive, his willingness to do whatever it takes to win.
A different look for Denver. Torrey Craig comes in for Troy Daniels, and Murray subbed in for Monte Morris. Murray, the pass to Craig. And here's Jokic. He's covered by Thompson. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
Jokic is one of those new breed of positionless players. On any given night, he could lead the team in points, rebounds, or assists, or maybe all 3, triple-double like.
So he gets them both.
Well, he's certainly been on target with the free throws. Such an advantage when your bigs can knock them down from the line.
Now a timeout called by Golden State.
Well, it's been an express lane to the rim. Coach can't be happy about that.
And, you know, I think he's going to tell them simply, we have to show more fight on the interior. That's the top priority right now.
And now the presentation of our Jordan Player of the Game, Nikola Jokic.
Yeah, and his percentage from the field tonight, just amazing. He hadn't just been gunning. He's been picking his spots, and you need that kind of patience and discipline to shoot as well as he has.
Coming into this game, he'd been having a tough stretch. We all know that, but not anymore. He's back at his best, and I think it's safe to say that slump is over. And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. Well, Steve Kerr talked to his team during the break. And even though they're down, he was confident. He said, look, guys, I've got all the confidence in the world in you. We've been down this road before. We know what we need to do. Kevin, let's see if they can overcome this deficit.
Thanks so much, David. Murray, good.
And the confidence oozing from Murray. Just so efficient from the interior.
Thompson dishes to Kerr. Back to Thompson. Jokic with the steal. A solo fast break. Here's Craig. Good, and the assist goes to Murray. Murray's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight.
Great teamwork, punctuated by a strong finish.
That is the perfect fast break, guys. Getting a hoop before the defense can get set.
And here's Millsap from the arc. Out of bounds, Golden State takes possession.
Warriors ball.
Warriors trail by 8. It's Curry outside. Murray with the defensive effort. 1:04 left in the fourth. And Porter, here we go. And there's another one for the Nuggets.
And at this point, just sort of running through the paces as it appears it'll be a nice win here for Denver.
Their hard work on the glass paid off.
I tell you what, they're both excellent rebounding teams, and it was a tough battle underneath all game. And I think ultimately that earned the W.
And this will now push it to a total of 44 games in the win column on the season.
And in what's been a very competitive season series between these two, the victory here tonight will push that record to 2-1 with one left to play against the Warriors.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Jokic.
Yeah, and he was aggressive rebounding the ball tonight. I think his aggressiveness on the glass helped set the tone.
Young, rangy big man. Chris possesses a nice skill set, and I think the potential to be a terrific player in our league.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots. Here's Bates Diop. Down low. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
You know, it took a little time for Jokic to understand how to draw contact and get himself to the foul line, but he's figured it out now. I think it's a wrap. When the game's on the line, he knows how to deliver the crushing blow.
To the left wing. And he converts the layup.
And that solid play in the paint continues here, guys.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. First one falls for him.
At the line for your Nuggets, Keita.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Here's Bowman. Off target with that shot. And so it's Denver taking care of business in this one, even early on. All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. Thank you for joining us.
this very special episode of NBA 2K TV. I'm Alexis Morgan.
And I'm Chris Manning. Special episode because we have reached number 200.
Here's Tatum and Slam.
In your face.
You play 2K
all the time.
You act.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
And now you have an album. Anything you can't do?
I can't lose to playing you.
So I just got off of your live stream seeing you react to winning the contest.
The 2K Sports pregame show.
Tonight,
Hello, DA, it's all yours.
Well, small ball has become
point forwards and big guards in demand. DA, you're right. Thank you. Another year of record-breaking offense. Why is it, Chris, that great offense so often beats great defense?
Because defense is not about stopping you. It's about making you take the option that the defense wants. And so if we make a guy that doesn't shoot jumpers very well, if we stop all the penetration and make him shoot a jumper and he knocks it down, you just got to shake his hand. Sometimes it's great D, better offense. And we know this is a scoring league. And, you know, you can play the best defense in the world and have your hand up and, matter of fact, smack him in the face. But Curry, Harden, LeBron, they're still going to knock that shot down.
Smack him in the face, you say?
Oh, I've tried that. I've done that before, and it doesn't work with the great ones. No. Just tap them on the forehead while they're shooting a jump shot and look the other way. They'll still knock it down.
And now the Golden State Warriors starters. Curry and Clay, the Splash Brothers, in the backcourt. Green is out there with Wiggins, and it's Chris in at the 5, roaming the paint. And for Dallas, Curry is out there with Luka Doncic. And there's Porzingis. Then there's Hardaway. And it's Finney-Smith in at the 4. Outside, Porzingis. Porzingis is doubled. 6 on the shot clock. And Hardaway gets it to go. Hardaway has got the first basket of the game for the Mavs.
And the first of many to come. Explosive offensive talent on both sides.
Yeah, I'm curious to see which team is able to dictate the pace tonight as well as the style of play.
Now here's Curry, and he can certainly fill it up when they need him to. He's averaging almost 21 points a game. Golden State needs to get off a shot. The putback, great positioning on the putback.
You better not lose track of Curry. I mean, you forget about him for 1 second, he'll find a way to hurt you, even on the offensive glass.
Curry looking around. Finney-Smith passes to Curry. To the middle. Makes it off the glass.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Yeah, very little resistance. I mean, you had to bring much faster help than that.
Now, here's Thompson. The pass to Curry. Takes a 3. Rebounded by Hardaway.
Well, everyone has already agreed that Curry is a generational talent and one of the greatest shooters of all time. I mean, at this point, he is just climbing up the all-time list in NBA history. I mean, it's a robust resume.
Here's Wiggins following the score by Dallas. Pass to Thompson. Outside, Green. And the Warriors miss again. And with Curry, the titles, the unanimous MVPs, Chris, it's hard to argue he's not one of the best ever.
Yeah, Kevin, what stands out to me is just how much he's changed the game. I mean, when you alter how teams approach the game and how kids practice at home, he's made the 3 just as big as the dunk.
Mavericks leading by 4. Inside. And the dunk by Doncic.
Has the vertical needed to dunk it. Doncic showing off the power and flair that he possesses.
Hardaway against Wiggins. Thompson dishes to Curry. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. Tim Hardaway picks one up.
Yeah, the defender all over.
And with all the numbers that Curry puts up, all the records, Chris, that he owns, crazy to think that he's often sitting in the fourth quarter due to the score.
Yeah, it is crazy, Kevin. I mean, you pick Curry's MVP season, and even then he wasn't playing huge minutes. That is a testament to just how incredible he is. Curry finds ways to end games even before it reaches the fourth.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. Why don't we now look at the league's highest scoring teams? The real stats, the real scores from the real NBA. In third, the Mavericks.
And how about the year they've had offensively? This is a team that can put points on the board in a hurry. Always fun to watch them play.
And so he hits both. Here's Poole. 17 points in his last outing. Pass to Pascal. It's blocked. And here's the break. A wide open look here for Wright. Hits it from three-point range.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Curry passes to Poole. 1:14 left in the first quarter. Back to Curry. That one wide left.
The defense with no impact at all. Just didn't have the feel for his jump shot.
Here's Wright. And the Mavericks getting another bucket right there.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Yeah, they've been very aggressive, and they've taken early control of this game.
Now here's Curry, and he can certainly fill it up when they need him to. He's averaging almost 21 points a game. Here's Poole, and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that, that's your only option.
Well, Kevin, this Warriors team, they just have a wealth of stars. Nothing can equal the roster from last season, though. But they legitimately had an all-star at every position for a bit.
J.J. Barea checked in for Dallas. Warriors trail by 13. No one near Curry as he lets it go. And again, it's the Warriors missing. Lets it go with the three. That's good from Berg on the assist by Barea. Berg's got 5 now.
Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
Smailagic, good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Oh, you have to appreciate the ball moving and the commitment to getting a high percentage look.
And that one's good. Right. He's got 9.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
Well, you think defensively that you try to pack it in the lane. I mean, but that opens up some opportunities for their shooters.
And so it's Dallas in command with the 16th. And buenas noches, basketball fans. It's Latin night here on 2K Sports. And you might have noticed the custom jerseys worn by the players. And quite a position here for the Mavericks to be in. What do you think, guys?
Impressive start. They came in with a well-conceived game plan and have executed.
Well, yeah, this is their preferred pace, and it's gotten them out to an early lead.
They've got Wright. J.J. Barea is out there with Trey Burke. Then there's Marjanovic. And it's Kleba in at the 4 slot. That's the lineup out there for the Mavericks. And the layup falls.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Back to Curry. Thompson against Barea. Thompson passes to Curry. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. 7 points for Steph Curry. A lot of player ejections in the playoffs last year. In fact, the highest in 3 decades. Seems like tensions, as with the officials, are still escalating.
Well, yeah, the relationship between the players and the referees, it's always an ongoing process, and it's definitely getting better. But last year we had the highest number of new referees in the history of the NBA. And so you're going to have a growing pains when you have younger guys and understanding the culture of the league. But I like the way that we're going, and some of those rejections were warranted. Some of them weren't. I just look at that year as, that just happened. Let's see what happens. I'm not going to hold players and referees accountable to last season. I think we need a little bit more context before we make a decision on player ejections and flagrants and things like that. Just a little more research.
Thompson finds Curry. He gets it to fall. That makes it just a single-digit lead. Curry's got a pair of triples in the second now for the Warriors. To the inside. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down. Wright's got 11 points.
And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today.
Back to Curry. He gets that one. 12 points for him.
I mean, he's a former NBA scoring champion. Curry just shows us why. It's a terrific night for him.
Here's Kleba, guarded by Green. Back to Wright. Passes it to Kleba, puts it up, kept alive. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. And the Mavericks lead by 11.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Curry looking it over. No good on the triple. And it's Barea with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Mavericks. At one point, they led by 16. It's good. 3 minutes of action so far in the second quarter. Curry kicks to Thompson. Curry dishes to Green. Back to Curry. Drills it from outside.
Oh, he's been dominant this quarter. I mean, he's determined to prevent the lead from getting any bigger.
The pass to Kleba. The shot off that time, and it's the Warriors taking it the other way. Their last encounter was in San Francisco.
Well, if they want to avoid the outcome of that first meeting, they'll need to be stronger on the glass. They were completely outmatched in the last one.
They needed more fire and intensity tonight. Even if they don't win the battle of the boards, they have to put up a fight. I appreciate the aggression, but that's already his second foul. He's got to play it a little safer now.
And Dallas going with a whole new group out there. Hardaway passes to Doncic. Dallas again missing.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
Oh, trying to take advantage of that extra space on the perimeter. We see a lot of this now.
Higgins outside. Oh, good with the triple. Mavericks leading by 7. Pass to Hardaway. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Hardaway has got 6.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
On the wing, Wiggins, guarded by Curry. Pass to Poole. Three-pointer on the way. No good on that one. And it's Dallas the other way. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of the Nuggets. And then Hardaway with the dunk.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. Poole, the pass to Looney. Wiggins outside. With 4 seconds on the clock. The shot by Looney, no good. And so it's the Dallas Mavericks. Their lead at 11. Thank you, David, and we'll be right back after halftime to start the third quarter.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, everybody. Dallas has the edge here at halftime. They lead by 11. And Shaq, what did you see from Dallas? And that's a wrap with the third quarter.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it has been a runaway. Really an incredible game from Stephen Curry.
Yeah, he's just been raining down on him from deep here. You talk about dialed in.
Oh, man, what a tremendous first half. Okay, obviously he's feeling the flow, and he's looking to keep it going.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the second half of basketball. Setting the floor for the Warriors. Curry and Clay, the Splash Brothers, in the backcourt. Chris is out there with Draymond Green, and it's Pascal in at the 3 slot. Over in the corner, Doncic. Inside, Porzingis. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. And Greg, as many expected, Porzingis getting a huge deal from Dallas to keep him a Mav for a long time.
Mavs feel he can be better than he was before the injury. Love the idea of pairing him long-term with Doncic. Signed him to a lengthy and sizable deal to be the core of their future.
And Thompson puts up a deep 3. It's rebounded by Dallas. Hardaway has got 4 rebounds in this game.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And here we go. Fast break. Curry's got it. Passes to Pascal. And Thompson kicks to Curry. There's the 3. And Thompson gets it to go in on the assist by Curry. 7 points for Klay Thompson.
And in Thompson's career, he hits well over 40% of his threes. That's remarkable consistency from range.
Hardaway passes to Porzingis. And the dunk by Porzingis.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the 2-hand slam. Curry fires from way outside. It's rebounded by Dallas. At one point, they led by 16.
It's still early, but a 1-for-4 start to the half, that's a bad sign if you ask me. They've got to camp this play. Now's the time to break the glass and pull it out.
Now the pass to Chris. Curry against Doncic. The baseline J. That shot, no good. Now the Mavericks take it the other way.
Only 1 for 5 to start the half. I mean, whatever adjustments they made at halftime weren't the right ones.
It's Hardaway with the drive. Yes, that goes in. 6 points for Porzingis.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Here's Chris. And a missed layup.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Warriors trail by 17 to the left side wing. Green against Curry. No good, unable to end this run.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
With every position creating offense now, which big men do the best job of scoring off the bounce?
That's a good question. LaMarcus Aldridge in San Antonio, Coach Pop is giving him the freedom. And Joel Embiid, we sleep on him because he's 7 foot, but when he faces up in the post, he doesn't usually give you his back. He faces up, triple threat, gives you a jab step, a counter in and out, and gives you something nice. I mean, his ball handling ability is great for a 7-footer, and I like Embiid.
There's 1:40 left to play in the third. Down low. Porzingis kicks to Doncic, and Curry has it in the corner. Clock at 4, and they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. Curry's got 10 points.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Well, these days, so much emphasis on the perimeter game, but you can see why after that sequence.
And a deep 3 from Curry. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. Curry's got 6 here in this quarter.
And he got loose from the 3-point range in the first half and showing signs here that he's still got the flow in the second.
Porzingis, and it's Dallas with another.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Thompson with the bucket. 9 points in the game so far.
And not being as aggressive from the three-point line anymore. They had a lot more attempts in that first half.
Curry, good.
He had to battle through some tough shooting problems in the first half. I mean, give him credit. It's been much easier for him in the second.
Thompson inside the line, and it's good off the back rim and in.
He's been a different player since halftime, coming on strong now.
And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for the Dallas Mavericks. 16-point lead. Curry passes to Porzingis. And the dunk by Porzingis.
Almost an impossible shot to block in the post. The defender can't give up that much of a height advantage and expect to contest it.
Thompson for the triple. And another three for Golden State.
Yeah, the D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been from beyond.
Doncic. And the dunk by Doncic.
Creative at finding ways to just cut inside there. Doncic, a guy you must keep your eyes on.
Thompson misses. It's to Hardaway. Fires from the wing. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Curry's got 6 assists here tonight. And so it's the Dallas Mavericks taking a 19-point lead into the break. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very... And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Kleber is the 4 with Porzingis in the middle. Doncic out there with Wright, and it's Hardaway in at the small forward. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas. Warriors trail by 19, kicks it to Wiggins. Golden State moving it around. On the wing, Thompson. It's rebounded by Doncic. Doncic has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. And the dunk by Porzingis.
Okay, 2 hands for safety. That's what they say, right?
That's right. He was ultra safe with that dunk, no question. Pass to Thompson. To the paint. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. Thompson's got 12 points here in the second half. To the middle. Pick off in midair. It's 2-on-1. Ahead. And Wiggins throws it down.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yeah, you can tell they love to get out and run when the opportunity is there.
Doncic against Thompson. Here's Porzingis. Here's Doncic. It's rebounded by Golden State.
Playing him tough inside and preventing the layup. Gotta get the whole team pumped up.
That one goes. Count it.
Is there anybody with a quicker release than Thompson? I mean, if there is, I haven't seen him. That's a lightning quick trick.
Pass to Kleber. Fires for 3. Here's Porzingis. Stolen. And the pass to Wiggins. And it's Wiggins with the jam.
Pressuring the ball and making a play that created the opportunity.
I mean, it all starts on the defensive end. When you're active and willing to gamble a little bit, the payoff can be big.
Yeah, these defenders just look a bit overmatched, especially inside.
Now a timeout called by Golden State. And in his 5th year out of Utah, DeLon Wright, 6'5", great size, Chris, for the point guard position.
Oh, yeah, Kevin, and I like his game. Now, check it out. He's a solid defender. He can rebound the ball. He takes care of the ball, and you can win with guys like that.
Curry's checked in for DeLon Wright. Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Hey, guys, I was able to catch the message Steve Kerr gave to his team. He told his guys, that team is not going to give it to us. We have to take it. That means staying aggressive and playing with no fear. Kevin, back to you.
Thank you, David. Right side Curry. Over Thompson. And the basket by Curry. And the Mavericks lead by 14.
And how does he get that one to go? No idea.
Here's Curry with the 3. It's rebounded by Doncic. Doncic has got 6 rebounds in the game. Here's Curry with the 3, the offensive rebound. Here's Hardaway, fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
Yeah, coach's pet peeve there, no box out.
Oh, it's simple. When you fail to put a body on someone, you're inviting a breakdown on the defensive glass.
Thompson in the corner. Up again. It's good on the putback.
And how about the timing on the backboards there from Chris? Has the size and quickness to be a problem.
On its way from Curry for 2, and it's wide right. It's off the rim. Thompson finds Curry. Over to the left wing. Outside, Green. It's to Curry. From deep 3-point range. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. Green's got 3 assists now in this one.
The confidence from that deep, come on, man, unmatchable. That's stuff, bro.
On the wing, Dallas again missing, and it's the Warriors' ball. They're on a 16-7 run, and that one drops. Curry's got 29.
He's so aggressive at that end of the floor, and that's a quality all great scorers have.
Here's Curry with the 3. Porzingis kicks to Curry. Porzingis trying to get free. Again, the miss by the Mavericks.
And, you know, it's almost as if he wore himself out with that performance in the last quarter. He hasn't had nearly the same kind of energy in this one. And it looks like just playing the last bit of this one out in what should be a nice win here for the Mavericks.
What an effort in the transition game we've seen tonight from these guys. Really pushed the ball, and I think in doing so created a lot of pressure on the defense.
Definitely had a huge edge, and this is their DNA. When they run the ball and dictate the flow of the offense like we've seen here, these are the kinds of games they can have.
And for the year now, they'll ramp up their win total to an even 40.
And their dominance continues, guys, as they sweep the season series 4 games to none.
They get it back. Chris pass to Green. Some nice passing by Golden State here. From outside the arc. The shot by Curry, no good. Curry against Thompson. Out to Hardaway. Lets it go. Here's Kleba. Can't get it to fall. And so it's Dallas winning this one. A cup, David, thank you as always. And that'll do it, folks.
Where do I start? Where do I get my rhythm? Where do I get my groove?
I always start off with a bounce. You just start with a bounce, and then you see.
I'm part of the baddest game, most successful game in the world. I went to Portugal this year, and the young tour guide goes, "It's Doris Burke from 2K." It wasn't Doris.
The city of Denver is in full motion tonight as we get set to bring you the action from the Pepsi Center. Hi, everyone. Time to get into it. NBA action on 2K Sports. Let's quickly take a look at the standings out west. The season nearly complete. You look at the Nuggets. Unless they completely melt down, they should be in good position for a playoff run. And, of course, the Mavericks, down 4 spots from them.
Well, I think for Denver, they had a few critics coming into the season, and now I don't think they have any. This is a club ready to not only make a deep run, but possibly win it all.
Well, this is their goal. There's no doubt about that. For what many expected of them so far, they have not disappointed.
Now we'll look at Dallas's starting lineup. We've got Doncic, also Seth Curry out there. Kristaps Porzingis is out there with Tim Hardaway Jr. And it's Finney-Smith in at the 4. And for Denver, Millsap and Jokic, the big men. Then it's Michael Porter. Then there's Jamal Murray. And it's Craig in at the shooting guard position. On its way from Curry for 2. And a little luck that time, but it drops. Late in the season, Doris, and some teams now are not going to be in the postseason. They're out of the playoffs and are giving more time. You talked about this earlier, giving more time to their young players to develop.
Well, there is nothing more beneficial to a young player than real-time NBA experience. So when you're out of the playoffs, those young guys start to get more and more minutes. They'll give those young guys more and more responsibility on the offensive and defensive end. And there's no greater teacher than giving NBA reps to guys who you think can be a key part of your future.
So fun for us as the fans and people to cover the league, get a glimpse of the future, what these teams and what these individual players could be like.
Oh, and a nice job of turning that miss into 2 points on the tip-in.
Hustle points, I believe they call them. Hustle points right there.
You know, there's an unselfishness to Luka Doncic and a pretty pass right there.
Murray left side, 14 feet away. Here's Jokic. No good that time. Nice D from Porzingis. And stolen by Murray. And pushing it up. Here's Denver. Here's Millsap. Here's Jokic. Pass to Millsap. A second chance effort. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of the Nuggets. Here's Finney-Smith. Boom, he jams it straight down.
Well, you want some unselfishness from a guy who's capable of scoring. And Tim Hardaway says, you know what? My teammate's open. I'm going to get him the ball.
Here's Millsap, and Millsap slams it in.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand, and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. Doncic feeling it out. Hardaway against Porter. Shot clock at 6. Out to Hardaway. Over Porter. Hardaway, no good. Porzingis with the steal. Denver grabs the miss. Jokic has got his 6th rebound on the night. And Millsap, here we go.
Way to attack there off the dribble. Millsap showing great instincts and getting to the rack.
They double-team Curry. Here's Doncic, and the dunk by Doncic.
That pass was about the location, puts it perfectly into the hands of his teammate. Luka Doncic can pass it, shoot it, drive it, and he does it all with great flair.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
They know that if this guy goes off, their chances of winning rise exponentially.
Passes it to Porzingis, and the dunk by Porzingis.
You know, at 7'3", yes, he can dunk, but with that athleticism and his sense for the dramatic and his flair, look out, folks, he can be special.
And you see some of the shots that Doncic knocks down. Doris, the degree of difficulty is off the charts.
It is, Kevin, but the skill I love the most is his passing. It doesn't matter if it's a hook pass, a lob. He has the strength to hit the weak side corner, and this guy loves delivering in the big moments. It is so fun to watch him.
And that one's good. Millsap.
Boy, that's all by design now. Get the shot as soon as possible on that inbound pass.
Curry deciding where to go with it. Porzingis passes to Hardaway. That shot misses.
Well, if the defense gives him that shot next time, they could get burned. I think he's just a little bit out of rhythm.
High post shot. And that one hits back iron. Looking at Denver, they want to turn it around after the loss to the Mavericks. Back to Porzingis. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim. And not the prototype power forward, but he has tremendous athletic ability.
Outside Curry. Down low. Nice shot by Porzingis. Porzingis has got 6.
Boy, what a display of toughness from Kristaps Porzingis. He's a rock down low.
Good work there as it goes.
Well, as soon as you recognize the size mismatch, you have to attack.
Inside. Good, and the assist goes to Hardaway. Hardaway has got 3 assists in the game.
There's no quitting this guy. He just gives you great effort, and he continues to give you great production.
A big-time effort for Porzingis, providing a lot of energy for the Dallas Mavericks. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. We come back right after this. And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Mavericks?
Impressive start. They came in with a well-conceived game plan and have executed.
What terrific work at the offensive end. They have built some early momentum here.
On the court for Dallas here in the second, we've got DeLon Wright. J.J. Barea is out there with Burke. Then there's Marjanovic. And it's Kleba in at the 4 spot. Burke kicks to Barea. To the paint. Here's Marjanovic. No good there. And the Nuggets going the other way. They're off to San Antonio after this game, bringing their show to the AT&T Center. And that'll be the first of a 2-game road trip for them. With this break in the action, here are the real stats, real scores from the real NBA. These are the top passing teams in the league. 4th, the Nuggets.
And you know, when your team has a lot of assists, it's testimony to the unselfishness, the patience, the ball movement, the player movement. They have shown all of that.
Well, you think the ownership style of the Mavericks, something the league had to adjust to. Very active, very outspoken. Sometimes I think that rubbed people the wrong way. But now you get the sense it's almost the new normal.
Back to Morris. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Morris has got his first 2 points of the night.
And at 7-2, Bol has incredible vision, including noticing when his teammates are open.
They get the rebound. Goes up again. Marjanovic, no good.
And his defense, so valuable. Not many can bother that shot at the rim.
Boy, you see the effort. You see the range. This guy prides himself in his ability to shut you down.
The Mavericks, we know, have been trendsetters, investing in development and in technology.
Kevin, they have always been on the cutting edge of data collection and then using that data to give them a competitive advantage. When you're in a business, it's always about what's next? How can I be better?
Barea, the pass to Kleba. Good, and it's Barea who picks up the assist. And the Mavericks lead by 4.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
Right against Grant. Pass to Bol. Some nice ball movement by the Nuggets. And the wide open shot from Morris. Traps in the tray. Morris has got 5 points in the quarter.
Such a reliable threat from range. You think the defense might key on him a little bit more.
Good on the 3-point shot.
And guys getting into a nice groove here, starting to feel it.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
Mavericks leading by 4. Marjanovic with it. No points in the game yet for him. Here's Burke. Another 3 for Dallas. 2018 rookie class has been something to watch, Doris. Talent at the top, but also some terrific mid-round picks.
No question. Landry Shamet is a guy who I think can be a clutch, big-time scorer who does not seem bowed by any moment, doesn't seem to be affected by pressure. Mitchell Robinson had one of the great...
And here we go, coach's challenge happening right now. This one in regards to the personal foul, seeing if that was the right call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving at. And how fast the action really is, and how hard it can be sometimes, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Back to Barea. And there's the pass to Marjanovic. Gets that one to fall after missing his first 2. 1 for 3 from the field.
Nice job getting inside for the layup. Got the D thinking, jump shot, gave a little pump fake, and then off to the races.
Yeah, gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
But a really good read on his part, being disruptive at the defensive end right now.
Denver with a platoon swap here on the floor. Dallas also making some changes. Porzingis is checked in for Marjanovic. Hardaway comes in for Wright, and Doncic is subbed in for J.J. Barea. It's good. Burke's got the lead up to 8 now for the Mavs.
Well, a tough first quarter for this guy. You like to see the shot go in. Nicely done.
Jokic, and Jokic throws it down.
Have to love the ball distribution. Keep everyone involved.
Dallas has gone 2 of 3 when they've stepped beyond the arc in the second quarter. Out to the right wing. Kleba kicks to Doncic. Knocks down the 3-ball. Doncic has got 5 now.
Well, the Slovenian delivers from deep. Luka Doncic lets his outside shooting set up the rest of his well-rounded offensive game.
Doncic with the steal. And now the fast break. Doncic with the ball. And the dunk by Doncic.
And with the pace of today's game, transition defense is at a premium.
I don't think anyone was catching him on that play. That is unbelievable.
Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
It'll count. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. And so it's Dallas. Ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. They're pounding the ball inside, and that's where they've gotten their best production tonight.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back to 2K. It was all Kristaps Porzingis in the first quarter. He had 8 points, 3 rebounds, and 1 assist. And that'll do it for our half.
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. And it's been a clinic out there by Kristaps Porzingis.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
One of the things every player is after is efficiency at the offensive end. And boy, this young guy has done just that.
Millsap and Jokic, the big men. Then there's Jamal Murray. Then it's Porter. And it's Craig in at the 2-guard spot. That's the group in the game for the Nuggets. And after essentially a redshirt rookie year with the Nuggets, Michael Porter Jr., the 14th pick in the 2018 draft, is back in action.
could be a huge addition. Remember, Porter was projected as a top 2 pick entering his freshman season at Missouri. If he can stay healthy, you're adding an elite talent to your rotation.
That's going to be over and back. Not watching for the line that time. And taking a broader look here at the year-over-year scoring trend for Millsap.
And looking at his offensive numbers from the past few years, it seems like teams around the league have kind of figured him out. He's having to work a lot harder for his points, and they haven't been coming nearly as easily as they used to.
And that one's good by Porter.
Just using his size well close to the rim. Porter is outstanding at cashing in from those spots.
To the inside. And the dunk by Porzingis.
What an excellent post-entry pass. Good things happen when you make that next look.
For 3, Murray. A three-pointer is right on target. Murray's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Pass to Curry. A 3-ball. That one's not going to go. Now the Nuggets take it the other way. Murray against Doncic. Murray outside. Millsap misses off the left iron. Dallas has gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Curry passes to Hardaway. And here's the fast break. Millsap leading the way. Murray, no good. And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for the Mavericks. They've led by as many as 11 points. Hardaway with a wide open look. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Curry's got 3 assists in the game. Murray, good.
They are just killing him on the interior.
Mavericks leading by 3. Feeds it to Hardaway. Down low. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. That one on Porter.
Boy, the aggressiveness in the paint from Porzingis, putting the onus on the officials to make a call. You've got to make them decision makers.
Big group substitution here for Denver. Grant, he's checked in for Millsap. Cole comes in for Porter. Troy Daniels, he's checked in for Torrey Craig. And Morris subbed in for Murray. Dallas also making some changes. Marjanovic checked in for Tim Hardaway Jr. And it's Wright in for Seth Curry. And Marjanovic with the slam.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. Basket good.
And the touch ball is impressive. You can tell he has a lot of confidence in that shot.
Doncic passes to Finney-Smith. Marjanovic with it. And Marjanovic with the slam.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the 2-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. Mavericks leading by 7. Porzingis passes to Marjanovic. And Marjanovic with the slam.
Well, this speaks to the feel that Kristaps Porzingis has for the game of basketball. If you're open, he'll find you.
Left block shot on the way. And it's Bol that time on the assist by Grant. And that's now 6 points for Bol Bol. Out to the wing. Porzingis inside. He's against Jokic. And it's Wright missing. Nuggets have gone 7 of 12 from the floor since coming out of the break. Grant kicks to Jokic. Shoots from the line. And he overshot that one, missing. The Mavericks have gotten 5 of 8 shots to fall for them in the third quarter. A nice 62% from the field. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And with a break here, let's look at the stats for Wright. Averaging about 7 points, 3 assists, and 4 rebounds. I mean, the numbers aren't bad on their own, but he knows that he can help this team in a bigger way.
And sometimes it comes down to the flow of the offense. One night it's your night, another night perhaps it's somebody else's.
Catching up on the changes for Dallas. Maxi Kleber, he's checked in for Porzingis. And Barea subbed in for Dorian Finney-Smith. Wright, left side. Back to Barea. Here's Marjanovic. And Marjanovic with the slam.
There it is, guys. One of those effort plays that makes a big difference in the game.
And GA, it is definitely making a difference so far today.
No doubt. On the scoreboard, in the body language of the players, you can tell which team is in complete command.
Correa, the pass to Marjanovic. Nikola Jokic grabs the miss. Jokic has got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. Back to Daniels, passes it to Morris. The shot's good on the assist by Daniels. Morris has got 10. 7 seconds left in the third. Here's Correa, banked in off the glass. And the Mavericks lead by 7.
I'll tell you, don't let the diminutive size fool you. This guy is not intimidated and can get his shot in the painted area.
Shots continuing to fall as we conclude the third quarter. Both teams putting up points. Mavericks lead by 7. And right after this, we'll bring you the start of the final quarter right here on 2K Sports. And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard, putting the pass right on the money.
Greg, he's got the size to survey over the top of the defense and find the open man. That was beautiful.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. On the floor for Dallas starting the fourth quarter here. They've got Marjanovic, Doncic out there with Curry. Then there's Tim Hardaway Jr. And it's Kleba in at the 4-man position. Here's Jokic. That one, no good. Now Dallas takes it the other way. Next matchup, they'll be home against the Suns. That game will be a quick pit stop before hitting the road again.
I love it whenever Seth Curry decides to go inside. This guy has the potential to be a dangerous scorer from that area.
Jokic, no good. Mavericks leading by 9. Pass to Marjanovic. 6 for 10 with that shot going in. That's a good game for a lot of guys. Doris, you've said this often. It is incredibly difficult to compare guys of different positions in different eras, isn't it?
It really is. There's so many discussions about who's the GOAT, who's the greatest of all potential time. And there are certain names that are always going to pop to the top of the list, LeBron James. But it's very difficult to me, say, to compare a Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, one of the greatest to ever man the center position, had the impossible-to-check sky hook. But how do you compare him with LeBron James, who, though he is, I don't know what position he is, he may be the greatest passer in the history of the league. Like, let's enjoy individual greatness without comparison.
To the paint, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It's going to be on Jokic.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Both good from the line that time.
He's forcing the action now, finally getting to the charity stripe after no freebies in the first half.
Porter kicks to Murray for 3, and he's good on the 3 ball.
You gotta love whenever Murray goes straight up with the jump shot off the pass. He's so good at reading the defense.
Sinks the 3-pointer.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
And it's out of bounds. Nice touch by Curry.
Yeah, that's a pass he's got to catch. Maybe just starting to relax a little too much with that lead.
Mavericks making a switch here. Porzingis is checked in. Here's Murray. The Nuggets with another miss. And it's Curry with the ball, bringing it up for the Mavericks. Here's Porzingis, and the dunk by Porzingis.
Well, known for being a terrific passer, he shows you right there. Case in point.
Murray finds Millsap. The kick out to Porter. Good ball movement here by the Nuggets. Here's Murray. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
And can't get too handsy with Murray, especially when he's rising up for the shot.
And so Murray nails both of them.
Just solid. Really one of the very best there is at the free throw line.
No one near Doncic as he lets it fly. And it's Dallas with another.
No shortage of confidence from Luka Doncic. If he gets a clean pass, it's going up.
And the shot is good. The Maverick lead has been cut down to 11 points with that bucket from Murray. Fires the three. Another three for Dallas.
Yeah, you have to make greater effort than that defensively. You know what he can do from range.
Well, to me, Greg, that's just inexcusable. You start to wonder how much they really want this basketball game.
It's Hardaway with the drive. From 7, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
Well, Seth Curry has never been one who's afraid of contact. Does such an exceptional job drawing the defender into his trap.
And both free throws good for Curry. The Nuggets trail by 16. Here's Porter. The Mavericks pull it in. Porzingis has got 6 rebounds in the game. Curry attacking. Can't connect from short range.
It's all about the defense right there. Without that level of activity, he probably scores it.
Porter passes to Jokic. He feeds it to Millsap. That's in, coming off the assist from Jokic. Jokic has got 3 assists tonight.
And really just unselfish basketball on the interior. That's the kind of pass a coach loves to see.
Here's Porzingis, and that basket's going to count, folks. Gets the goaltending call right there. Well, some of these players are making more money on endorsement deals than on their NBA contracts. I mean, I just shake my head at that, don't you?
It's an amazing time in which we live because the power of social media and the understanding of today's athlete that their brand is significant and that their brand extends outside of the lines of competition. You see so many men who have overseas opportunities, whether you're talking Kevin Durant, Steph Curry, Donovan Mitchell. They understand the power of the face and the talents they bring to the table. Truly, truly remarkable young men.
Remarkable indeed. Courtney Lee is on the wing. He's covered by Daniels. Lee passes to Porzingis. And the dunk by Porzingis.
And once they smelled blood in the water, you could see the killer instinct take over.
And you want to save your best for last. Tonight, they've done that and then some.
And you can appreciate the fight now, but it isn't how they came into the game.
No doubt. It felt like they were a little tight for much of the evening. Now they're in a better flow, but it may be too little too late.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. And Murray, here we go. Yep, it counts.
And with Murray, you have an all-around scorer, someone who feels comfortable shooting from just about any spot on the court.
Nobody near Kid Gilchrist. No good from outside. Here's Bates Diop. Denver the rebound.
And they get it back again. I mean, how many rebounds offensively have they had? Everything's going right for them today.
So no problem for Dallas as they get the win. They came in here and took care of business like they were the home team.
And Kevin, how about the mental toughness that this group showed? They were never rattled at all by the opposing fans.
And
Welcome back to 2K TV. Bill Simmons, the sports guy. Now, the sports guy is your nickname, but if you were a player, what would you have as your nickname?
Washed up.
Washed up,
Yeah.
that's it?
Yeah. I quit pickup like 5 years ago.
I'm gonna end it right now.
He's going to end it.
I'm going to.
San Francisco, California. The Bay Area is the location. Welcome to the weekend, everybody. As we approach the playoffs, let's now take a look at what is shaping up in the West. You look at Denver. Right now, they're locked into third place in the conference, looking to get a high seed for the playoffs. And, of course, the Warriors. Right now, quite a ways down below.
And seeing where the Warriors are, they haven't gotten anywhere near where they wanted to be this season. Pretty clear there's a big talent gap between them and the true contenders.
And we've all thought this. They're just a middle-of-the-road team. The last thing anyone in the NBA wants to be.
Now let's take a look at the Nuggets opening lineup. Millsap and Jokic, the big men. Then there's Murray. Then it's Porter. And it's Craig in at the 2 spot. And for the Warriors, Curry and Clay, the Splash Brothers, in the backcourt. Draymond Green is out there with Wiggins, and it's Chris in at the 5. And so the Denver Nuggets get the first points in the ballgame. Jokic kicks to Porter. Launches it. Warriors with the rebound. Coming off that loss against the Nets. Wiggins dishes to Thompson. And that's going to be a travel. Steve, we know it's a long season for the players, but talk about the coaches.
Kevin, you've seen it. Those coaches that are on a hot seat, they have those bags under their eyes, no sleep. Those coaches that have a long contract and they're winning, they're pretty good. And I think the coaches that sleep well is the coaches that have teams that they know that kind of runs themselves.
It's good.
A pure shooter who's also efficient. Porter nearly automatic from mid-range.
And the wide open shot from Green. And it's Jokic with the rebound.
The defense was begging him to take that shot, and he took the bait, but you can't blame him.
And that one's good by Porter.
How about 3 of 4 from the floor to start? That's always a good sign.
Now here's Curry. And he can certainly fill it up when they need him to. He's averaging almost 21 points a game. Passes to Thompson. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. The Nuggets have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Craig kicks to Murray. The pass to Jokic. Pulls it from 20. No good off the back of the rim.
Wow, that's one you just kind of assume is going in. Tough luck.
That one falls.
I like the way Clay now studies a defense and makes great decisions with the ball.
And there's Murray on the assist by Jokic.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
The Warriors have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Murray against Curry. Wiggins outside. Pass to Green. Some nice passing by Golden State. The shot by Thompson, no good.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
It's Porter outside. The Warriors pull it in. They beat the Nuggets during their last encounter in Denver.
Not a close contest either. The last time they got together, everyone in the rotation played solid, and the bench was the difference.
Great scoring output from that second unit. Such a luxury to have that extra ammunition.
Goes back up. Jokic, no good.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
Here's Chris. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Young, rangy big man. Chris possesses a nice skill set, and I think the potential to be a terrific player in our league.
Denver with a platoon swap here on the floor. And he makes both free throws.
And for the Warriors, 5 straight finals appearances, something that hasn't been done since Bill Russell's Celtics of the 60s.
And those 5 appearances, Greg, produced 3 titles. It was close to another one. Last year's finals not ending the way they wanted. Injuries certainly played a role. We'll see if they can make it back this season.
Here's Pascal. That misses, had a chance to tie it there.
great defensive effort, just saved a basket.
You know what? This is why you never give up on a play. You don't know what's going to happen.
Right wing. Nailed from three-point land. So for the Nuggets, their last game, a loss to the Mavericks in Dallas. And the dunk by Grant.
A little undersized at the 4, but he can get off the ground.
Out to the right wing. Here's Poole. And it's off target. Not sure why he took that one. Denver in the lead. Morris right side. Here's Dozier. And the rebound goes to the Warriors.
And they have a narrow edge here in rebounding early on, and you wonder what kind of a role that's going to play moving forward.
Poole, the pass to Curry. And the three ball is good. Curry's got 5 now.
Steph just doing his thing from downtown. That's his game.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. The shot's good from Plumlee.
Allowing any room to operate, you know he's going to be aggressive.
Curry against Morris. Now here's Curry. He has 5. They double team Curry. Pascal, the pass to Chris. Oh, that's blocked.
And that massive wingspan coming into play there. Ball uses it to perfection to block shots.
It's a tie game in San Francisco. And the second quarter will get underway just after this short break. And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And the Warriors, guys, what jumps out to you in this game, stats-wise?
Yeah, in that first period, they looked to push in transition at every opportunity.
That's their mindset. Attack, attack, and attack some more. You're not going to beat them playing soft.
On the floor for Denver as we get going here in the second quarter. Poole is out there with Jeremy Grant. Then there's Plumlee. Then there's Monte Morris. And it's Daniels in at the 2. And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Well, Kevin, one of the things that teams are more aware of in the age of analytics is the importance of sleep. Those teams are making adjustments. Morning shoot-arounds have been moved in some cases to the afternoon or eliminated altogether. There are many fewer teams that are taking red-eye flights across country. And some teams even give players orange-tinted glasses to encourage them to sleep. There's a lot of work to be done in this field, but the direction is clear.
Continuing to evolve. All right, David, thank you. Big group substitution here for Denver. Jokic, he's checked in for Plumlee. Millsap comes in for Grant. Porter's checked in for Bull. And it's Jamal Murray in for Morris. Now here's Wiggins. He had a 21-point outing in their last game against Brooklyn. And so it's Murray with it. He brings it up for the Denver Nuggets. They come into this one following the loss to the Mavericks. And it's Millsap with the extra effort.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Thompson outside. That's tipped. 6 on the shot clock. And here we go. Fast break. Murray's got it. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. And the Nuggets lead by 5.
Yeah, just phenomenal at using that vertical on the offensive boards. Porter just gifted at coming up with second and third chance opportunities.
From deep. Denver the rebound. And no good that time. Golden State's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Wiggins from outside. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Thompson's got his 3rd assist on the night. Oh, nobody gets hot in the NBA quite like Klay Thompson, Smitty. He is something else. Wow.
Players can get hot, Kevin, but when Klay gets hot, every shot falls in. The records he set with made threes in a game, 37 points in a quarter, 60 points in 3 quarters. When he gets rolling, it's a treat to watch. One sign of a great playmaker, hitting his man in stride. This is the shot you want, right at the rim. He just couldn't deliver.
Back to Wiggins. Pass to Looney. Thompson for three. And another three for Golden State.
Nice play call. You know Clay's deadly in the catch-and-shoot game. Get him the rock.
Passes it to Jokic. Some nice ball movement by the Nuggets. Near the three-point line, it's Porter. The Nuggets with another miss. And it's the Warriors' ball. They pull the power on that.
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game.
Well, there's a swagger out there. You can see it on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either.
Well, all right. Paul Millsap looking bouncy tonight.
Thompson passes to Poole. Out of bounds. Denver takes possession.
And let's see some numbers here on Jamal Murray. A strong stretch of play the last 10 games. He's averaging 19 points per game, 5 assists, and 3 rebounds. And he has been passing the ball like a virtuoso. That's what really stands out about these recent performances.
You know, mentally, he's a pass-first type of player. It gets everyone involved and engaged, and that really sparks this offense.
Wiggins outside. And Thompson launches it from deep. Denver grabs the miss.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
And that one's good. Millsap.
Shutout in the first quarter. He's heating up now. I like the aggressiveness.
Inside, Millsap with the steal. 6-second difference between shot and game clock. That gives them the lead. Daniels has got his first bucket of the night.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
Here's Craig, covered by Wiggins. Thompson with the rebound. And here's the fast break. Bobbed up there for Green, trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. And a close game so far through the... All right, thank you, David. And folks, don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, and welcome back to the NBA on 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson here. If your name is Shaquille O'Neal, raise your hand, please. A pretty close game from the Nuggets throughout the first quarter. The biggest lead they were able to get out to during the first period was 6 points. The second. That's all for now. Say goodbye to the folks. Thanks for joining us. Third quarter.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Andrew Wiggins really making a difference here.
Definitely been challenging the defense here early on, not settling for anything outside.
He's been very effective on the move, forcing the action, getting to his spots, and finishing plays.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for the second half of basketball. So for the Golden State Warriors right now, they've got Curry. Chris is out there with Green. Then it's Wiggins. And it's Pascal in at the 3 slot.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
Porter passes to Jokic. He kicks to Murray. Here's Craig. Right now averaging about 5 points a game. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Great positioning on the putback.
And folks, he did not luck into that one. He knew just where he wanted to be to grab that backboard.
Curry against Murray. Here's Pascal. The scoring numbers have been solid for him. He's averaging just under 14 points a game. And the basket by Curry. Well, when the game is decided and the clock is running out, the winning team shouldn't try to score. But we're seeing more of that these days. I'm not sure why. Kind of an unwritten rule. What do you think about that, Steve?
Yeah, Kevin, it used to be. And I watch a lot of these players come in. The game is decided. You know, they're up 10 or down 10, and they're still out here dunking, shooting. Back in my day, Kevin, you get that little ugly look from the team. And then the next game, you usually come up with a hard foul against you just to send a message. Terrific play. This is why you run your offense through him and live with the results.
Murray kicks to Craig. Poked away. He dishes it to Porter. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Denver shooting their first free throw of the game right now. And Porter, no good on that one.
And there have been some to compare Porter to Kevin Durant. Really a fluid shooter who also possesses amazing athleticism.
The Warriors have gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line. Bol, he's checked in for Michael Porter. And both free throws good for Wiggins. And so it's Morris with it. He'll bring it up for Denver. It's a 1-point game. After this one, they're off to San Antonio to take on the Spurs. That is game 3 of this 4-game trip.
That's just too easy for Bol. Once he gets the right position, his focus there is on the finish.
Now here's Wiggins. He's tightly guarded. Puts up a 3. It's hauled in by the Nuggets. Here's Bol. But they recover it. Grant. And even after 2 offensive rebounds, they just can't get the lid off. The pass to Wiggins. Here's Pascal. Pass to Looney. And stolen by Bol. Good ball movement here by the Nuggets. Plumlee. The putback. It's good on the putback. And the Nuggets lead by 5.
Wow, defensively, for some reason, they've come out flat here in the second half.
The rebound by Grant. The Nuggets have gone 5 of 9 on field goal attempts since halftime. Here's Pascal. He's covered by Grant. Kicks to Curry. Fires from deep. Plumlee with the rebound.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Morris, no good. Warriors trail by 5. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Pascal, the pass to Curry. Here's Looney, covered by Morris. Looney down low, working on Plumlee, and it's sent back by Plumlee. Grant outside. And he can't bank that one in. Now Wiggins. Curry on the wing. And here's Wiggins. 11 points in the game. And the Warriors miss again. And here's Morris for 3. Buries it from 3-point range. Morris has got the lead up to 8 now for Denver.
Really in a good position thanks to the accuracy from beyond.
There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. Back to Curry. To halt the run. That's another one for him. His 5th in just 7 shots.
In this period, they're feeding him, and he's feeling it.
Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
Also, if you can't get stops at this point, it really doesn't matter what you do at the offensive end.
And he's just living out beyond the arc right now. What a weapon to have on the floor.
This is when they need it the most, so they're so close to evening this game up.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Hey, players love competition, and the fans love it as well.
And so it's Denver, bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. And we've got more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way after this break. And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this 4th period holds in store for us. Denver leading by 7. So on the floor for Denver, Craig is the 3 and Millsap the 4. Then there's Jamal Murray. And it's Nikola Jokic. And it's Daniels in at the 2.
Late reaction defensively. He quickly takes advantage, grows their lead.
You can't afford to give him space. Those kinds of mistakes have been the story of this game.
And pushing it up, here's Denver. That one good for 2. Daniels has got 5 points in the quarter.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today, ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass?
Curry finds Thompson. Back to Curry. The 3. And the Warriors miss again.
The defense got lucky there. That's one you expect him to drain.
Warriors trail by 12. And the foul called on Paul Millsap. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game. Michael Porter, he's checked in for the Nuggets.
His 2nd first team.
Just over a minute played here in the 4th. To the middle. Pass to Thompson. Outside Curry. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Thompson's got his 4th assist in this one.
I mean, Steph's elite scoring ability plus his relentless approach equals greatness.
Outside Green. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D.
He has to show real leadership out there and take this game into his own hands because he's shooting the ball well.
The drive by Jokic, and it goes down 2 points. And the Nuggets lead by 9.
It seems like they found their rhythm offensively, and they're shooting the ball much better out of the break.
We don't talk about it enough. Curry has unbelievable vision.
There's Porter with the 3. The putback, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
Thompson finds Chris. From deep, Green, another 3 for Golden State.
The versatility of Draymond, this team thrives off it. Does both the big and little things.
For the 3. Porter, no luck. Warriors trail by 6. Nice shot by Thompson.
Got to feel confident whenever Thompson has the ball in his hands in these situations.
For 3, Murray. Good on the triple.
And he found the perfect spot behind the arc there. Big gap in the D.
They double him with Jokic. Here's Thompson. Some nice passing by Golden State. Hands it from downtown.
Beautiful feed by Draymond. He plays a physical game, but he also has great awareness and skill.
And we always talk about making your teammate better. That assist was right on target.
And the Warriors making a change here. Wiggins is checked in. 3rd minute of action now gone here in the 4th. Thompson for the triple. Another 3 for Golden State.
That buttery jumper reigning true. Plays confidence from range. Unbelievable.
It's stolen by Green. And here we go with Thompson running it up the court. Pass to Curry. Launches a 3. Knocked loose, but they'll get another chance. Green kicks to Thompson. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. And it's Millsap with the ball for the Nuggets. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. And stolen by Chris. Now the Warriors moving it up. Thompson with the ball. And the shot is good. The Denver lead has been cut down now to just 2 points with that basket from Wiggins.
And that's right in his wheelhouse. Looking to make an impact when it counts.
It's the 4th quarter and it's a close game. You want to get the ball to someone you can rely on.
Golden State's got 8 shots off from three-point land and hit half of them. Oh, wow, a huge basket to tie the game.
With the game on the line, who better to turn to than Thompson for a big shot? A clutch performer who lives for the big moment.
Here's Millsap. The Nuggets with another miss. Warriors shooting 49% on the game. They'll take that. A shot by Thompson, and no one's around. And it's Wiggins with the jam.
That is world class.
Incredible shot with everything on the line coming through for his team.
Curry passes to Thompson. Dishes it to Green. Here's the three. He can't get that one. And the Nuggets going the other way. And they're moving it up. Here's Murray. Oh, wow, a huge basket to tie the game.
Now that's beautiful. Millsap could have forced something there, but instead waits for his open teammate.
7-second difference, shot and game clock. Now the pass to Thompson. Back to Curry. Three-pointer. Rebound by the Nuggets.
He clearly wants to try and close this game out strong, but your deep range isn't there. You just can't keep forcing it.
It falls!
And big-time bucket there. They've got to play for a stop here with the two-point lead. Most important thing, no open threes.
You want your bigs playing big. Rips it down in traffic.
Three. No good. So it's the Nuggets taking the W in a close one. They break the hearts of every fan in the building with a dramatic late victory.
And Kevin, this is the kind of win you have.
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. Well, folks, that's good.